Have you ever wondered why some people stay completely calm when the world around them is falling apart? Have you ever wished you could turn adversity into opportunity, but didn't know where to begin? And what if you could train your mind to stop reacting impulsively and start responding with intention and wisdom? Imagine this. Right now, at this very moment, you hold the power to turn life's biggest challenges into your most meaningful victories. You might ask, how? Today we're diving into the timeless heart of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has helped individuals thrive through hardship and find serenity in chaos for centuries. Think about the last time you were tested, when your patience wore thin or your confidence took a hit. How did you respond? Were you a prisoner of your emotions, or did you choose to act based on your deeper values? This is where Stoicism shines. It doesn't ask you to suppress emotion, but to meet every challenge with courage, clarity, and calm. And today, we'll explore one of its most transformative ideas, the art of training your mind to respond, not react. This isn't just about controlling your temper or staying cool. It's about cultivating a deep sense of awareness and presence, so you can move through life's ups and downs with grace and intention. The ancient Stoics, known for their practical approach to life, believed that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can always control how we interpret and respond to what happens. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, our reasoning, our choices, and to detach from things outside our power. This mindset empowers us to pause, reflect, and respond with deliberate, grounded action. Why does this matter so much? Think about how often stress, regret, and frustration come from reacting too quickly to something someone said, to a sudden change, to an unexpected event. Now imagine if instead you could remain centered, even when the world around you is anything but calm. That's not just a way to protect your peace. It's a way to become a stronger, more compassionate and resilient person. And it can influence not just your life, but the lives around you. In this video, we'll explore a variety of strategies drawn from both modern psychology and ancient Stoic thought, designed to help you develop this powerful way of responding to life. You'll learn how to practice mindfulness, how to identify and express your emotions constructively, and how to always hold on to the bigger picture, a signature strength of the Stoics. And by the end of this journey, you'll walk away with a toolkit full of practical insights to help you pause, assess, and respond with wisdom, rather than react from emotion. Now let's begin with the very first Stoic principle, the cornerstone of mastering your reactions. As we mentioned before, true power doesn't come from controlling the outside world, it comes from mastering your response to it. Now we go one step deeper into that mastery by learning the essential art of responding rather than reacting. Let's embark on this journey together, grounding ourselves in the wisdom of Stoicism and unlocking the power of our minds to consciously choose how we respond. When you respond intentionally, you not only transform your personal experiences, but also the way you impact and relate to others around you. In this part of our journey, we step into a space where every thought and action is deliberate, echoing the core teachings of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, those timeless thinkers of ancient Greece and Rome, held a worldview that's remarkably applicable to our fast-paced modern life. They emphasized that real strength lies not in emotion, but in our ability to pause, reflect, and act from reason. So why is this distinction between responding and reacting so important? Imagine you're in a heated meeting. Tension is high. Maybe someone challenges your idea or criticizes your work. The automatic human response is often to lash out, driven by frustration, pride, or fear. But while natural, these knee-jerk reactions rarely serve us in the long run. They escalate conflicts, damage trust, and often lead to decisions we later regret. And this is exactly where Stoic wisdom comes in. The Stoics taught that we should live in accordance with nature and reason, where our actions are guided by virtue and thoughtful reflection. Embracing this mindset means learning to notice our initial emotional impulses, then stepping back, examining them through a rational lens, and choosing a response that aligns with our values and long-term goals. Responding instead of reacting begins with a simple pause. Just one breath. In that pause, you observe not just the event, but your own internal emotional landscape. That space gives you clarity. And from that clarity, you can act, not from fear or ego, but from intention, balance, and control. Practicing this Stoic habit doesn't mean you suppress emotions or pretend they're not real. Quite the opposite. You acknowledge your feelings, understand where they come from, and decide, as with awareness, how much influence they should have over your next step. This way, you interact with the world without compromising your inner peace or your integrity, no matter what's happening outside of you. But there's more to it. Learning to respond also affects how you lead, how you love, and how you live. Because when you choose your responses, you're sending a powerful message, one of respect, clarity, and compassion. And now let's explore the next essential skill. Learning to observe your emotions clearly, the foundation of lasting self-mastery. After understanding the importance of choosing to respond rather than react, the next step in this journey is deeper and more personal. Training your mind intentionally and consistently to make that choice possible every day. This kind of transformation doesn't happen by accident. It takes conscious effort and daily practice, exactly as the ancient Stoics did. Their insights, though centuries old, remain incredibly relevant for developing a modern, responsive mindset. We begin with a foundational Stoic principle: self-awareness. The Stoics constantly emphasize the value of introspection, understanding your thoughts, motivations, and emotional patterns. In our daily lives, this means becoming keenly aware of your mental and emotional state. The more you understand what you're thinking and feeling, the better you'll be at managing those responses consciously, not reactively. This heightened self-awareness gives you the first real opportunity to pause and choose a better path, especially in emotionally charged situations. The next key strategy is deceptively simple: the power of the pause. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, often spoke about the space between stimulus and response, a sacred space where our power to act wisely resides. Creating the habit of pausing, even for a few seconds, allows you to step outside your automatic impulses. This pause might include a deep breath, a brief moment of reflection, or silently asking yourself, what virtue is needed in this moment? What response would reflect my highest self? It's in this space that wisdom enters and impulsiveness retreats. Next, we turn to a powerful Stoic technique, reframing. This is the conscious practice of viewing situations through a different lens, one that neutralizes emotional charge and uncovers new pathways forward. For example, instead of viewing a professional challenge as a threat, you could see it as an opportunity to prove your resilience and learn something valuable. When you change the narrative in your mind, you shift your emotional response and you open the door to wiser, more empowered actions. Another principle the Stoics held firmly: focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Practicing this helps you use your energy wisely by acting where your influence is real, rather than getting caught up in things beyond your grasp. This doesn't mean you become passive or detached. On the contrary, it means you act with clarity and precision, channeling your strength toward the only thing you can truly master, your own mind and behavior. So once you've developed self-awareness, created the habit of pausing, and learned to reframe your perspective, what's next? The answer lies in learning how to work with emotions wisely, not against them. After learning to observe your emotions, pause for clarity, and reframe your perspective, the next step on your mental mastery journey is to embrace two powerful habits: consistent reflection and the practice of mindfulness, essential pillars. For long-term transformation, the Stoics were known for daily self-examination. Each evening, they assessed their actions and progress toward virtue. Similarly, we can close each day by asking ourselves, how did I respond today? What did I do well? Where did I fall into old patterns of reactivity? By celebrating the moments, we chose thoughtful, calm responses, and learning from those when we didn't. We nurture a responsive mindset and grow in wisdom and balance. This kind of self-assessment isn't just a habit, it's a core part of what makes a Stoic mindset resilient. And when you apply it consistently, you begin to reshape your mind, guiding it away from impulsive reactions and toward actions, rooted in clarity and intention. Living this way honors the wisdom of the Stoic. But more importantly, it empowers you to live each day with greater calm, purpose, and effectiveness. Through steady practice, you begin to notice a change. Your responses become more grounded, your awareness sharper, and your actions more aligned with your deepest values. And at the heart of all of this lies mindfulness, the practice of being deeply aware in the present moment. Mindfulness is about observing your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations without judgment. It gives you insights into what's happening inside you and how it shapes your responses. Practicing mindfulness aligns beautifully with Stoic wisdom, helping you stay grounded in the only moment that truly matters. Now, one practical way to cultivate mindfulness is through breath meditation. By simply paying attention to your breath, observing each inhale and exhale, you train your focus, strengthen your awareness, and learn to bring your attention back when it drifts. It's not just about relaxation, it's a mental gym, a space where your mind builds its strength. Another powerful practice is mindful observation, which you can apply to any daily activity. Eating, walking, even doing the dishes, all can become moments of mindfulness. When you stay fully present during these tasks, noticing details, textures, sounds, you train yourself to respond more mindfully in any situation. A third practice is body scan meditation. This involves gently directing your awareness through your body, noticing sensations and tension. It deepens your connection to your physical self and teaches you to recognize and release stored emotional tension. This mirrors Stoic reflection on the body, observing sensations without letting them overpower your rational mind. And finally, what if we brought mindfulness into the way we interact with others? What might change if you approached every conversation with presence, patience, and awareness? Let's explore that in the next section. In the last section, we explored mindfulness in daily activities. Now let's take it even further, to the heart of our relationships and communication, where true presence has the power to transform connection. When you are fully present with others, listening deeply, observing without judgment, you plant the seeds of genuine understanding and meaningful connection. This practice beautifully mirrors a core Stoic value, empathy, and the acknowledgement that every person we meet is also a rational being, navigating their own journey through struggles, hopes, and growth. Mindful communication doesn't just help us hear others better. It helps us pause the instinct to react and instead choose to respond from clarity and care. In doing so, we live the essence of Stoicism: clarity, tranquility, and thoughtful action. As mindful presence becomes a habit, you begin to carry with you a mental toolkit, a set of inner tools that allows you to face life's inevitable storms with grace, wisdom, and emotional strength. Now it's time to shift our attention toward real-life application, how to embody everything we've explored and build a lifestyle where thoughtful response overrides impulsive reaction. This journey is not about suppressing emotions. Rather, it's about enriching your engagement with the world, echoing the Stoic virtue of living with rationality, intention, and integrity. To truly embody these principles, we need to create daily practices that reinforce the art of choosing how we respond. Picture this. You're in a difficult situation, maybe an argument at work or an unexpected setback. Your first impulse might be frustration or anger, but right then you pause and ask yourself, what would a Stoic philosopher do in this moment? This question isn't about emotionless detachment. It's a call to engage your rational mind, to evaluate calmly, to act wisely. You're not ignoring your emotions. You're acknowledging them, tracing their origin, and choosing your next step with clarity and alignment to your values and long-term goals. In practical terms, this might mean stepping away for a short walk before replying to a provocative message, or taking time to reflect on what's truly upsetting you, identifying the root cause instead of reacting to surface irritations. Each time you choose to respond with awareness, you reinforce a powerful habit, engaging with life thoughtfully, resiliently, and purposefully. And for this, to truly become who you are, this mindset needs to be woven into your daily routines. So how can we build these conscious habits into our everyday life? Let's uncover that together in the next part. Previously, we explored how to build the habit of conscious response. Now it's time to bring all of this wisdom into your daily life with clarity and commitment. Start your day with intention. Take a quiet moment each morning to reflect on your goals. Ask yourself, how do I want to show up today? How will I respond rather than react? Throughout the day, make space for regular journaling. Write about how you responded to situations, the moments you stayed centered, and the times you let emotions take over. Celebrate your victories and approach your setbacks with curiosity. Each entry becomes part of your roadmap for growth. Most importantly, adopt a mindset of lifelong learning. Recognize that every single day offers you fresh chances to improve. Your ability to respond with grace, wisdom, and purpose. Committing to this way of living isn't just about managing stress or navigating conflict. It's about embracing a way of life inspired by Stoic values, reason, virtue, and intentional action. It means choosing to live each day in alignment with your highest ideals. It means contributing to a world shaped by logic, compassion, and thoughtful presence. The journey from reaction to response is transformative. It invites us to engage more deeply with ourselves and to show up with strength and clarity in how we engage with others. This is the same path the ancient Stoics walked, with steadfast dedication. And now, guided by their timeless wisdom, we too can learn to face the chaos of life with calm, composure, and conviction. At its core, this journey isn't just about mastering isolated moments. It's about weaving the habit of thoughtful response into the very fabric of your daily life. When you live by Stoic principles, focusing on what's in your control, acting with reason, and aiming for virtue, you strengthen your character and unlock a deeper sense of peace and meaning. Every moment becomes a chance to practice, A rude comment, a stressful meeting, a hard choice. Each one invites you to respond, not with impulse, but with intention. And each time you do, you don't just improve your own well-being, you uplift the people around you. Remember, the journey of mastering response over reaction never truly ends. It is a lifelong commitment to reflection, growth, and becoming who you were always meant to be. Just like the Stoics before us, we must return daily to the practice of self-examination, asking ourselves, where did I grow? What can I do better tomorrow? That steady commitment doesn't just change your inner world, it echoes outward, touching your relationships, your work, and the wider world you move through. And now, as we come to the final step of our journey, together, let's take a moment to reflect and gather the essence of what we've learned, so you can carry it forward with clarity and strength. As we conclude this journey, remember one simple truth. Every moment in your life is a choice, a chance to embody the calm, resilience, and wisdom of Stoicism. In the grand tapestry of life, each response you choose is like a thread, carefully woven into the fabric of your character. And when these threads are placed with intention, guided by reason and virtue, you are creating something truly meaningful, the person you are becoming. Now, as we part ways, I invite you to continue your exploration. This is just the beginning. Look to the screen. You'll find more videos that dive deeper into the art of living wisely, mindfully, and with purpose. Thank you for being here with us at Stoic Journal, for choosing the path of thoughtful response over impulsive reaction, and for walking with integrity. May your journey ahead be filled with clarity, courage, virtue, and deep inner peace. Life will keep testing you, but now you have the mindset to meet it with strength, intention, and grace.